In this video, I'm going to explain the skills that you need in order for you to become data scientist. I'll start with the soft skills. Soft skills are usually learned after you practice. We have critical thinking. Why critical thinking? Because critical thinking is going to help you when you transform the business problem into a data problem. And then you're going to be like, okay, which features should I need? From which database should I take? So this is going to help you a lot in critical thinking. Creativity in finding solutions. Your job as a data scientist is always finding a solution, okay, fixing a problem. A good communication or storyteller. And as a data scientist, you will know all these mumbo jumbo math and coding skills. And your job is going to be to convince the stakeholders that whatever you're doing is going to help their business. So you need to take their permission. If their stakeholders or your managers, they don't approve, you won't be able to do this project. And a storyteller means after you do the project and you do the algorithm and you find the solution, it's going to be your job to explain it to them. Problem solving, as I said, your job is going to be problem solving most of the time. And you will be always willing to learn because there is always something new software, new package, a new method, big data, Kubernetes, IoT, and stuff like this. Okay, and hard skills, obviously the first one is math and statistics. Now, you shouldn't supposed to be math whiz. Okay, there are certain subjects in math you need to know, but not everything in math and not everything in statistics. Okay. Ethical skills. Why ethical skills? Okay, ethical skills because you're dealing with data. You're actually managing data, so you'll be actually working with very critical data, your employee data. So you're basically going to know everything about them. So it will be better if you do not talk about this type of information and data with other people, especially outside the organization, because it's not going to be ethical. Team player skills, because you will be dealing with other department. Let's say you're working as a customer segmentation, so you go to the sales department and get the data. You have your own data analyst, data engineer, and so on. So you'll be working with kind of like project manager. You'll be managing the project and working with a lot of people. Lifelong learning skills, like time management, Pomodoro technique, how to write notes, this type of thing, because you'll be consistently learning. Communication skills is also was mentioned here, but here it was mentioned as a storyteller. But communication skills, writing emails, requesting some data from data engineer and stuff like this. Real world project skills, you'll be working with real data, real project. So you need to have at least like you've solved a real project. You actually solved a real project because you'll be working on a real company. Okay. Machine learning skill, this is the core skill, like what is an overfitting, underfitting, this type of things. Data visualization skills, you should know how to draw a chart and how to make a chart and understand the chart and explain the chart, whether it was in Excel or R or Python or both. Data wrangling and pre-processing, which is a data analyst skill, but you should know that. And coding skills, Python and R. You should know Python or R, and I will recommend that you know at least both of them. Okay, these are the most common skills in order for you to become a data scientist. See you in the next video.